out to you, you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you.
Hello world. Yeah, I've been there before. On the edge of the ledge. Eyes focused on floor. I've grown a lot since then. Lost love and found more. Trying to be a better me. Quit smoking Newport.
Try not to laugh because these dead mics are live.
Yeah, I know. And we're bugging before we get ready to come on. What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's edition to Grown Talk with Goddess. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Just a quick intro. Michelle Kasha is here from What is the Definition of Love? Let her talk to you guys a little bit. She's going to be my host today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem.
My show is right now on hold because it's summer. I like to go and do what I have to do on my free time. I don't have much, but yeah, I'm coming back. August 6th. What is our on location?
17th.
Yes.
August 17th. Yes, I got my day off. So yay! So I'll see everybody. If you guys wanna be part of my show, you can email me at michelle.kasha@gmail. Feel free to let me know, and I'll tell you guys dates and time and whatever.
All right.
I'll have you back though. I'm gonna have you back.
Okay.
So it's been a year though.
I might need to come sooner. I got a lot of shit going on. Listen, I had a good time. When I went on Michelle's show, I didn't expect what it was that it was, and I was asked a bunch of questions, and it was good to get some of that stuff out. But trust and believe me, and I was just saying, if I was to like do a whole show like just solely based on like Kara and Kara and all of Kara's personalities, you guys would be like crying watching me. Anyway. I had my surgery a week ago. I'm not in the eye patch anymore. Thank God for that. Everything went good. Thanks for your patience. Thank you, True. I forgot to thank you. He had a birthday the other day. Shout out to him. He looks
Thank you very
excellent for 55 years old. So.
I do. See, now you see why I be throwing shots, babe.
Yeah. Listen, he throws shots at me all the time. So every once in a while when I can throw a shot at him, I do it.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Thank you. All right. I just wanted to thank any new viewers that might be on tonight. I know Avia is here. Shout out to Avia. Hi, Mama.
Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Prodigy already there.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Prodigy. Oh, Tony. I got your text last night, but my phone was out of commission, aka I was drunk. So I'll text you later. So anyway. All right. So if you haven't gone on my Facebook page yet to check my topics, it's still not too late.
Thank you, Avia.
Hey, Avia, it's not too late to
She said happy belated birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tearing up.
60. The big 60. Like
hell yeah. I ate like I was 60. Shell took me out to steakhouse, man. We had a ball, man.
Yes, and I saw the cute little sneakers you bought him. You're adorable. Adorable. These two are so cute. I love it. Oh, and Tony's texting me now. Thanks, Tony. All right, so I want to get to the Facebook topics that I posted up on my page this week. And I don't know if it was like a mixture of me having the surgery and not doing the show last week or whatever it was, but I was able to come up with a good synopsis for what people didn't say in regards to what my post is. So we're going to talk about the pervert first. I want to know, women are bigger perverts for men, true? I'm sorry, women are bigger perverts than men, true or false? I wanted to see what everybody thought.
I don't know.
I gotta
You want to go with the comments first, or you want to converse about it?
Now let's converse about it first. Let's converse about it.
Not all of them, but there are some.
Would you put yourself in that category?
Hell no.
No?
You should put yourself in that one.
I have issues.
believe
Everybody know that, but
Okay. No, I'm not putting myself in that. But I had a teacher when I was in like 3rd grade, and then when I grew up, I figured out what she was doing under the damn desk.
Yo, you know what? And it was a she?
It was a she.
To who? Herself?
Yeah, to herself in front of these boys the little boys that were in the front.
What?
Yeah, but it didn't like hit me until like one of my friends told me. She was like, you remember her? And I was like, yeah. She was like, you remember what she used to do under the desk? And we used to like drop the stuff to just look.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
Like, yeah, I was like, but don't you? Maybe it was her fetish or something. She's like, no, that's.
Listen,
not
she
her
knew how to get her grade average up. I bet your boys was early as
Oh my
shit to her
God.
class.
I don't know, but we had a boy who used to cry. He used to cry and like pee in himself
He was gay.
when he sees her.
Either that or she had a wolf pussy? That looks scary.
I don't know, like I really used to like, I used to wonder like what the hell is she doing? But then like now when we grew up and like bumped into each other, in summer one time in Europe and we were talking, she's like, you remember Miss Song? I'm like, yeah. She's like, no, right? But I'm like, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. You just don't want to admit that because, you don't see things like that. I'm like, what the hell?
Listen, I personally think women are bigger perverts than men, in my opinion.
And yeah, why'd you say that?
Okay, I'm gonna say that because if something like gray fucking sweatpants turns women on,
Yeah, sure.
at the end of the day, it's like, what wouldn't turn a woman on?
Well, we all know that the gray sweatpants is because for some apparent reason, women think if they see a bulge, it's a big dick.
Right.
So it's always the gray sweatpants thing, and guys supposed to guys supposed to wear the sweatpants with no drawers.
Yeah. I'm in a whole Facebook group called Gray Sweatpants Matter.
And because
I've never bumped into that channel. Sorry. Link.
Listen, the majority of my friends is listen.
No, I'm not saying anything about it. It's just that I never heard of it.
Yeah, men modeling with their little gray sweatpants on, and women look. I do. I love to see a man in basketball shorts. I haven't. I like to see that, especially when you're walking around.
Here's the thing. I compare it. I compare it to
I
like.
don't pay attention to that. For
Oh
real,
my
though.
gosh.
I don't pay attention. I mean, I look when they're wearing jeans.
Right.
Like I like when I see a guy in a jeans and he has a nice ass.
Okay.
That I could watch, but I'm not into like
The hump in the front.
Yo, I don't think I look at the front. I look at the butt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But look, we're looking at something sexual. If it ain't the front, it's the back.
Yeah, but men do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Men, if they don't see breasts, they're gonna look at ass. So and some men will tell you the woman has no breasts, I don't want her, and
Right.
some men say if she doesn't have an ass, I don't want her.
Right.
So it's like, maybe is it 50-50 or is it more? I mean,
I feel, well listen, I also think it has a lot to do with situation too. Because you look at you and you look at me.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a happy, what appears to be decent, happy, everything is working together.
She just threw mad shots. Love, you gonna let her get away with that shit?
Happy?
You gonna let her do it?
I'm happy.
What the fuck? Yo,
Nah,
it ain't like mine.
She was like, maybe you happy shit.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm talking, listen,
I
she's
know, we
good.
know what you're talking about.
She's good. So she's not going to be paying attention
What's
to
good,
us.
Craig?
I'm not. So I'm looking.
I actually had a guy walk into the store yesterday and said something to my boss, and my boss kept on talking to him, and I just walked away, and he goes like, what's wrong with her? She goes like, I don't know. She's like, and then she goes like, I think the guy liked you. I mean, he was trying to see why you walked. I said, first of all, I'm at work. Second of all, I have a man. Third
See?
of all, I don't need this shit.
See?
Like,
Look.
I'm good.
You're more inclined to be all into the perverted
I'm
stuff
alright,
and the
you know.
attention.
You want to pervert yourself over me, go ahead, but I ain't gonna give you that time.
Right.
You know, like I'm just gonna continue working and just.
See, she's focused. That's good for you. If it was me, well, not if it was me. Because it's me. And I'm in my situation, and I'm all type of deprived, and everything else we got going on, motherfucker. I'm looking at your goddamn lumps. I'm looking at your humps, your lumps, your bumps, a little bit of everything. I'm looking at it all.
But I don't think it's bad though. I don't think it's a bad thing because I think everybody gets off some kind of way. I mean, if you're not touching the person, I think it's okay. Like you can look.
Listen, I used
As
to.
long as you don't go look at boys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like then I'm gonna be like, okay, you're really fucked up in the head. You really need to.
What do you mean, like boys, like young boys?
Young boys.
I'm thinking that's what the hell I need to do.
No.
Cause I got a friend of mine. She's like 56 years old. Her man is 20.
Yeah, but that's
And she
not a
happy.
boy. That's still a guy. Like that's still, you know, I'm talking about a woman looking at a teacher.
Oh, yeah, no.
Looking at the kids. That I think that's way for me. That's a perfect
You know what it's
person.
that is, and you know what's sad that
But a woman looking at a guy who's over 18, I don't think there's anything wrong. Even if she's 100 years old, if
Right.
she, you know, and a man does the same thing. So
Absolutely.
men are used to do that, and
Right.
they're known for doing that.
right.
So like for women, I think that's what it is. It's been out for too many years that a guy will check a girl and feel like he's eating her just by looking at her, and it's okay. But if a woman does that, oh my gosh, she is a pervert.
I just think with certain things, unfortunately, you know, you do have a lot of people that are still stuck in the 1900s mentality about how women are, what we portray, and you do have a lot of women out there that would love to be more open about their sexuality, but they're worried about the backlash that they will get if they, you know, be a little more sexual, whatever the situation may be. Me personally, I think if it comes down to men or women, I think it depends on the individual. I would love to say guys because I'm a guy and guys perv all day long, but you will be at a certain location and women are 1 gazillion times better than checking a man out than men are checking a woman out. Men have to gawk.
Yeah.
Women could just look
That's it, and brush
and
it
that
off.
like, yeah, that was nice. You know what I mean? Dudes, like you gotta put your whole back and turn your neck and
One time, me
everything.
and you were together, and this guy went like into the items. Like there was like a palette of stuff, and he goes like in front of everybody, and he goes like, see, that's too obvious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but what are you to do? Like he saw what he liked, and the lady was with her boyfriend or husband, whatever the case was. But yeah, I
Listen,
mean,
I'll put it like this. Attention wise, I like to get it. I happen to like it. There were 2 old men just now standing out in front of this liquor store where I just left. Shout out to the liquor store. And the two old men was whistling and stuff at me. Now I also was with my daughter, who is also a very pretty girl and stuff. She was embarrassed by it. She was like, "Mom, those guys are looking at you," and I'm like, "Okay, that's good. It makes me feel good. At least somebody is."
yeah, but
If I was in,
yo, like.
listen,
I knew I needed to be on this show today.
I have a lot going on personally, guys, so I'm inviting all of the attention that I'm getting. So I'm a little bit more perverted than a man right now, only because I got a lot of shit going on.
Okay, I have to take that away from you. No, I don't want to make you like I know what you're saying.
Okay.
But I don't think you're a pervert at all.
Okay.
I feel like you're going through your emotions and that's fine, right? You enjoy the attention. That's great. If you're not getting it from that person, why not?
Yeah.
Why should you be feeling bad or left out?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I think we're all human, you know.
We all need it. We all like.
need it. Don't cry, please.
Yeah. We all like to be told we're beautiful and you know.
Craig says chicks are way more freakier than men. They just good at it, and men don't see it. And that's what I was saying earlier, Craig, where a woman can, glance at a guy, and she's good. Like she looked him up and down. She saw, all right, nice, or whatever situation may be. And as far as men, we're just cavemen, and it's more of a gawk where like you're staring, you're having like whatever. Like I had bought some gifts for Michelle yesterday, and a young lady who was selling it, and she was very attractive, whatever. But like she was doing her business, whatever. Nice. Right. All right, let me get this, and this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like it was like the whole like So I just think women do a way better job at appreciating what they look at. Where as far as men, it's always extra.
I've become extra like the men, I believe, because I 3 days ago, car pulled up beside me, little white BMW, two guys in the front seat. I'm looking at them, they looking at me. I'm like, damn. I'm a lot like a dude now, in that sense. Again, it depends on the situation of the person, like you said. Y'all two are happy. I'm sad. So I embrace the extra attention and the pervertedness. I'm trying to be a perv to the point where I actually start getting what I want. Now, if I get that, then I'll be happy. I'll be okay.
And you'd be happy and in trouble. So
I will be.
Just saying.
Let me go to the Facebook comments. Okay, women are bigger perverts than men, true or false? Carmilla Parker, shout out to her. She said, well, not pervy, but definitely a little sexually creepish. Shout out to Tony.
I like how that was a grown way of saying she's a perv. I like that.
You know what? She's a lesbian woman. She's very much, to me, like a man. Like I have conversations with her, and to be honest with you, she's been able to keep my attention a lot longer than a lot of these men now. Out here now in these days. She knows what to say. I like her, and she does comment on a lot of my posts. So, shout out to her. I appreciate her comment. Tony said absolutely not. He said, I haven't seen a woman just grab a man's dick and start running. Until I do, men are bigger perverts. We basically fuck you with our eyes, depending on your outfit you're wearing. Well, damn, Tony.
Well, but like I said, men have been doing this for such a long time.
Not mine.
And well,
I want to get fucked with eyes.
I know that my grandfather was a perv.
Hey.
Big one. And a big, huge one from a lot of shit.
Wow, man.
Siblings to, that's a perv to me. A perv to me is like when you crave and you take certain things from your loved ones, which are your sisters, your brothers, your kids, your wife, that to me is a perv. A perv to me is not when a man sees a female and admires her or gets sexually aroused and he's single, or he could be married but he's not touching the woman.
Right.
I mean, if he's not getting it at home, some guy has to figure it out. And the same thing with a woman. Unless you want to cheat, then that's a choice. But I'm just saying, like, there has to be, like, I think a perv is a totally different thing than what we are kind of like assuming. A perv is like exactly what the guy said. You find a guy, you grab him by his, and
you run away.
And you run away, or you jump on top of him. Yes, that's a perv.
I do that.
No,
I'm to the point where
Not you don't. You're not. Trust me, she's talking, just talking.
Shout out to Lanisha Cloud. And she's actually one of my good friends that's in her 50s, and her boyfriend is 20, the same age as my son.
Nice.
And she is having a good time.
But
them two are freaks, both of them.
Awesome. That she's spicing up her own life now. She's making her life better than it was. Maybe she's done, I'm sure she's done more than whatever she wanted to do. But now she knows what she wants. Yeah. And I have a friend too. She likes younger guys. She says, you know what I like about them because, I can send. They can go home.
Yeah.
They're
Craig
not staying
Stewart.
with me. They're just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have fun. We'll go to a hotel. He ain't coming to my house. We go out. I introduce him, and he goes home.
Yo, maybe I need to reiterate this. Like maybe, you know what? The only reason why I couldn't mess with somebody that's 20 years old is because I got a fucking son that's 20 years old. So to me,
So I can never find. I don't.
yeah, like to me it would be too much. Like, you know what? I could be your mother. That's not gonna make me want to ride you to Seabiscuit. I'm your, like, I can be your mother. You know, like.
No.
So Lanisha Cloud, she said it was true that women are bigger perverts. I can see that because them two be calling me while they doing it sometimes. I be like, yo, listen, man, you can't do that to somebody who's deprived. Jose Reed, shout out to him. He says, depend on the woman or man. In some cases they do. Don't just like sex drives. Some want it 3 or 4 times a day. Some are good with 3 or 4 times a month. So he said, depends on the woman or the man. Naeem Sparks nigga said, true. Let a nigga walk by in some sweatpants or basketball shorts. See? My girlfriend and I went grocery shopping last week, and I was in a different aisle from my girl. Why the lady say I'm gonna go to the next aisle to look at his print? And it was just swinging, not knowing she was conversing with my girlfriend. Whoa. All right. I like to see that. I like to see a man walking around with no drawers and a pair of gray sweatpants.
I don't.
Does that make me a perv?
Well, it's not that, but like, what would be more disappointing? A man with a great print but don't know how to use it? So like, yeah, you'll see and you'll be like, all right, nice, but you don't know if that person is like a guy sees a girl with a fat ass. Don't mean she know how to work it.
That's true. That's true. Erica, shout out to E. Hey. She said, no way. We just want a lot of sex from our men. Oh, they want a lot of sex from everyone else. Yo, E is...
She's stupid as hell.
Yo, she always be on some real random other shit. Thank you, E. I appreciate your comment. But to wrap it up, again, I said I think women are more perverted than men, and that's just because I am a very perverted person. But that's only because lately I've been extra horny. That's it. I wouldn't be perverted if I was okay.
So you think perverted is a monthly thing, or is it? Because I feel like when you're a pervert, is a daily thing, not a once in a year situation that you're going through. So
I tell you what, I stopped having like wet dreams when I was younger. I started having them again because my perverted mind keeps making me have them.
but that's normal.
It's not normal.
If you're not having sex, it's a normal thing.
I guess so.
It's a thing that your body has to go through because you're grown. You're not a kid. You already had sex many times.
Shouldn't be having wet dreams. I shouldn't be doing it. It should just be enough. Like, come on.
I think this show's gonna be like a 5-hour show at
No.
this point.
I promise it's not. But I will say that I'm on vacation for the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to Disney with the kids. But when I come back, I might do a little bit of a show on depression. And I might be ready to talk about my depression at that point. So we'll see. I need somebody really good to be here with me to help me get it out.
Yeah.
You should have been there for that one. Because you've been able to get a lot of stuff out of
We
it.
have August 17th.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but
So I could be your co-host on that day.
okay. But for the live show, I don't know if I want all that out there. I mean, you guys let me know.
Well,
All right. So
it's
truth,
out there anyways.
Yeah.
So at this point.
very much so. I'm very open about it. All right. So following up with the next topic. Thank you so much, Truth, for putting that up there. What is it with you guys with this whole black men don't cheat thing? I really need to know because y'all sound like assholes. Every single black man that I have been with has either cheated on me or with me. Okay? And y'all need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. Seriously and honestly, I can't understand that whole thing. But I need to know, why is it that, you know, you guys are going with this whole black men don't cheat thing? Y'all know you be cheating.
I'm not sure about
Who started that?
I don't know. It was,
It's
listen,
some guy, I was reading about him, sorry.
I heard it's a whole song.
It's a song that he came up with, and then he goes on live radio
Yes, he does.
and he said that black men don't cheat. There's like 4 guys basically talking about everything and anything, and black men don't cheat.
That's a lie, man.
Okay, so
This is why Tony, my dude.
What did Tony say? Tony, you know.
Let's go back real quick. Craig also said he still believes that females are the biggest perv. Tony says he's proud to be a perv. Tony also goes on to say it's extremely normal. And he goes on to say hashtag black men don't cheat.
Yo, black men be cheating, man. Y'all are the biggest cheaters in America. I'm almost trying to convince my daughter to marry outside of her race.
Well, she is mixed, so like,
Yeah, she is.
so for you, like, that's what I'm saying, like,
Yeah, she is.
cause she honestly looks more like, you know, Dominican than she does black. So.
Yeah, she does. She
Right.
does. She does. But, well, that's better for her. Stay away from them.
okay, I think white men cheat 100%. So
I don't think white men be cheating.
What?
I don't think white men be cheating, man.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
I don't think white men
I
be
don't wanna
cheating.
open no damn, yo. I'm not opening.
White men be like marrying. They be trying to make things work.
Yeah, they be marrying and cheating on the side too.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it safe to?
Making sure that they have a woman at home that cooks and cleans for them, but then again they go on vacation to fuck other women.
Oh my God, white men?
Yeah, I've been in that situation.
Oh my God, yo.
So yeah, white men do cheat.
And I
black
did.
men do cheat.
I got cheated on by a
And
Puerto Rican.
There's black men that don't cheat, and there's white men that don't cheat.
I think it's more situational.
All men
cheating is
cheat.
a choice.
It sure is.
I think it's very situational. You have individuals. I think it's the individual and then the situation. I always tell people all the time, a lot of people are in situations, not relationships. You know, you have people who think they're in relationships and they're not. And then you have people who try to force a friendship into a relationship because, you know, everybody around you is in a relationship or married, and you feel left out and you feel you should be a part of that, so you kind of try to force that situation. So, I mean, this is the guy who invented this, I guarantee you, is cheating.
Yes.
But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all on the individuals. It's all on the situation they're in, because, like we said, we don't take our time to get to know the person we're dating. We don't take our time to truly know. Like, I was talking to my son today, and I was explaining to him, because when we pulled up, we got out the car from washing, and it was this young lady who had the tightest everything in the fucking world on.
Like me.
And you know, she's 14 now, so he looked. So of course I have to give advice. I said, fucking it and being in a relationship with it is 2 different things. And I explained to him what I was talking about. You know, I don't care if you wipe your dick on her, but you don't take her home to your mother.
Right.
And I said, you know, no matter how physically her body is, how good her face is, if you can't hold a conversation with her, then it kind of really defeats the purpose.
Right.
So, again, there's different individuals. White men, black men are men. There is no color. You know, the right situation, a motherfucker go cheat.
Listen, I've been with white men. He ain't cheat on me.
That you know of.
I mean,
You're lucky.
what? Yo, that man was so devoted and dedicated to his black queen. Like, he almost kissed the ground I walk on. The only reason why we didn't work out was because we ended up having a kid. That was it. We just couldn't work out after that. You know, but other than that, he was a good dude. Spanish guy cheated on me. But if there's any black men that I've been with that are watching this show, y'all know damn well that you either was cheating on your girlfriend with me, or you was cheating on me as your girlfriend.
Well, I heard a lot of things like that about, I had my friends say that black men cheat because they've not had a good upbringing and they were raised by women. So I don't agree with that. It's just, I think, like I always say, like cheating is a choice. It's like once you're grown, like once you're 18, to me, and you're dating, it's if you're an adult, you make your choices. I don't think it's like somebody forced you to do it. If you don't want to be in a relationship, leave.
That's it.
I don't think you should be hurting another person. Just tell them, like, I'm done. Like.
True. Tony said to read his comment. Did he leave a comment?
Tony said, yeah, I read it already. The
Oh, you did?
Extreme and the black, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Craig says Kara was always a perv. And he also says, holla at him when we do the Depression show. He wants to come up. Most likely that'll probably be the August 17th. We will be in Nutley, New Jersey. That day, I just want to clarify and make sure, dot the I's, T's, but next Friday, I'll know for sure, but we're shooting for August 17th in Nutley, New Jersey.
That's going to be so dope. Craig, I'll come get you if you need to, if you don't have a way to get out there, but absolutely. You know, that'd be crazy. Putting everybody into like my business. I promise I'll have you guys all sitting here like with tears in your eyes because of what I've been going.
I can ask the questions.
Yes. Oh, yes. Interview me.
I can ask the questions.
But see, that's more like your thing anyway, because that's what you did. You were able to get me to answer questions without giving me time to practice the answer to the questions because you didn't tell me I had to answer questions.
I'll tell people I have to. I mean, I brought Mickey Paris. What's his name? Mickey Paris. What's the boxer's name?
Oh, the number one and number two. Shit. I don't want to jack his last name up.
Mickey Paris. I can't pronounce these locusts and all that. But I told him, I said, I don't know if your manager told you about my show, and he's like, no. I said, I'm going to ask you about love. He's like, he got quiet. He's like, love?
Word.
Yeah, Mike Perez. He's the number one WBA contender in the world.
Okay. Wow.
Number one contender in the world.
Listen.
So I interviewed him.
Yep.
So he said that he's never talked about certain things, and he spoke about him being depressed. And it was like, he told me, he was like, I never open up. This is the very first time that somebody has actually made me naturally say something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of felt good about it.
Yeah,
Listen,
Michael Perez, yeah.
When it comes down to anything or anybody else, like I can sit and talk about topics that people bring me to the show that they sit at home anonymously and watch me talk about. But me, I don't really do too much about me. So when I did your show that day, it was really me. I didn't have time to sit and think about what I was going to say or rehearse. It drives me crazy.
I mean that's the whole purpose. That's the whole,
off guard.
I mean, I actually also, like, I had another guy that I was dying to interview, and he said yes. That was one of my biggest people that I wanted. He's a rapper. He's an upcoming artist, and I really like and enjoy talking to him. I never knew how talented. I never knew what makes him so unique as a man.
See that?
So even though, yes, he is a dad and he has, 2 kids he is genuinely, grateful to the women though.
Okay.
So it's like, I kind of like stuff like that. I'll be like, oh, because them as artists, be like, oh, they're all drinking, or smoking. What is his life about?
Yeah.
And then they sit down here and he walked in and he had sunglasses. I was like, you're not going to wear your sunglasses. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, man. No problem. He told me, man. So I was like, yo.
I be trying like hell, like for my image and for me to not portray, because like I really, will put out who I am, but I think when we do this interview and we talk about this, it's gonna be a good thing, because I'll be able to get out a lot of issues that I'm having, and maybe hopefully somebody out there can give me advice.
But I'm asking you.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That's a good idea.
Tables turn.
Yes.
I don't want nobody turning their table. They did it one time, and I got so nervous I was about to throw up.
All right. So as far as black men cheating, y'all need to stop with that bullshit.
Yeah, I
It's
think
it's men, like I said, it's men in general. Black men, white men, whatever it is. A lot of times, you know, people want to put themselves in, you know, specific categories. But again, it's about the individual. It's the situation. A lot of times, people forget to stop dating each other. Don't matter how long you've been in a relationship, you have to continue to date each other. You have to continue to keep the spice when you can, and you know, a lot of those things. You just have to keep up with it. So
I have to say something else before you end. You end this segment.
Go ahead.
About cheating, I think that in this country there's enough issues with black people in social media and all over television and news, and I feel like this black men don't cheat and then they make laugh out loud is trying to make this race even more degrading, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
Because there is, you know, black men that have a family and they can maintain it. And
I don't know where they are.
yeah, but maybe you haven't met them yet. There are some out there, but believe me, like, and there's white men that cheat too.
I can't believe that.
No, I am that serious. Shoot. So yeah, I'm sorry, I am white, but I'm not trying to like.
I'll be forgetting that too.
I'm not trying to make any race any different, but all races do cheat.
Tony just texted me and told me to stop being blasphemous. What does blasphemous mean?
you said you a cheater. Nah, I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. But no, it's just like
shit. I need to cheat. Fuck. I'm not a cheater. I'm
nah, because you know what one thing I've always preached, and like, you know, God should tell you, we can have a conversation once and once only. We're not gonna have a conversation more than once. And that's why me and her don't have a conversation, because we had this conversation already.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
But
did.
at the end of the day, what bothers me about situations like this is when someone does get cheated and then they want to blame the other person. You always know when there's issues or problems in your relationship. Some are minor, some are big. But at the end of the day, all of them can be resolved and made right. If we communicate with each other, we're open, we're honest, and we all take our pride and we swallow it. But at the end of the day, if you are unhappy, but you stay in a situation that makes you unhappy, it's your fucking fault.
Yo, come on, man.
It is, though.
It's not fair to say that, because what if you're like straight up and down in love with this person,
Don't matter.
and you feel like
You're giving that person more
Well, here's what I'm saying.
than he deserves or she deserves.
It's infatuation, or it's just more lines. It's which the, I don't mean to disrespect anything, but it's the fantasy you created in your mind. Because if the person was doing it, it wouldn't be an issue. It's the fact that the person's not doing it, but you want them to do it. It's just like we'll stay with a person for the wrong reason. You know, if you're not happy, you're not being treated like you think you deserve to be treated, bring it to the table, try to work it out, try to talk about it. If it can be done, fine, not. But if not, the fact that you stayed in it, I don't want to hear the shit. Shout out to Craig. This is a, you definitely gotta come up, Craig, because I'm saying this is really big for you. But Craig says 90% of people suffer from some form of depression. And this is super true. I would even go a little higher on that one.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through depression.
I was supposed to have had the girl on my show. Remember, we were gonna have a show about.
Why, when you could talk to me, I said, we'll see if she show up for your show.
She sure did.
Before she start talking about wanting her own show.
She got, yeah. Okay.
But, or like the other one who wanted to come on, but her man
she got
threatened
drunk.
her. No,
because she was depressed. Oh yeah.
Her man threatened her. Yeah, jammed my ass. But yeah, man, Craig, let us know, man. You know, we'll make sure you're in the building, whatever help you need.
Absolutely,
or you
Craig.
get up here, whatever.
I'll come get you.
We'll make it
My
happen.
guest.
Yes.
No problem.
That's dope too.
Hang
You
out.
gotta try this out. This is
We
great.
will be there for a long time, because
you
we're
better
planning
be
on doing a nice little comedy show afterwards.
Aw.
So we'll pay for your ticket, Craig, if you come.
Oh, that's what's up.
But again, at the end of the day, doesn't matter what race it is. And to be honest with you, you could be doing everything right, you as an individual, and still be cheating on.
Yeah.
But again, there are those individuals who aren't ready for a relationship, but we try to force someone into something that they're not ready for.
Oh, I hate them. I hate them. I hate the glass. I hate the glasses look. I've been blind the entire show, but
We had comments on that one? The black. Let's read this comment.
You should get a girl, a schoolgirl outfit.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm like, oh yeah? If I come with the glasses on and the schoolgirl outfit, what you gonna do?
No, I
Read the Bible with me? We're gonna read the Bible.
No, shit.
All right.
Your own Bible.
Yeah.
Kira.
Yeah. Tony called me a nerd. Shut up, Tony. All right, so comments on this post. I got a lot of people that laughed on it. Jennifer Marie, shout out to her. She said, I think all men cheat. Doesn't matter what race.
Exactly.
Stacy Gonzalez, shout out to her. She never even heard of the whole black men don't cheat epidemic. It's been everywhere. I don't know how she...
I actually had to look it up. I've been seeing it, but I couldn't understand what the hell it was. And then I read that some dude, of course some dude.
Of course.
I bet you he's a cheater too. And he put it up like, black men don't cheat. And
Yep.
that's this, you know.
Yep. All men cheat. And that's what I wrote in the comment.
Even women cheat.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Steven Gonzalez, he said, men do not cheat
whatever.
in heaven. Erica.
Pretty much. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say E-name. You know she commented on this one.
Oh yeah, Erica came on. She said, yes, because it's double disrespect. Many women have been hurt by men that they love cheating on them. And now it's like a joke. Y'all definitely need to stop. It's true. They made a whole song about the shit, man. Black men don't cheat. They be cheating.
And he'll be cheating. He's the masterpiece.
Listen, last year I cheated. I helped about 3 black men cheat. Alone. So therefore, y'all need to definitely stop because it's not true. And they were all black. And they was cheating with me. Shots fired. All right. So, I want to get into my final topic. Talk about this a little bit. See what people think about it. It's coming up on the screen. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone here. All right. So this was actually a question that was asked to me by an anonymous one of my friends, and I put it up to see if it would get any attention. I threw it up with the colorful flag because I didn't think too many people would have ideas on this. Okay, so what are some rules that couples having a threesome should state before engaging? Chime in. I had a threesome with a couple last year, and they sought me out. They found me on Facebook. I was friends with the guy for a while. He had to introduce me to his girlfriend, his wife, excuse me. And everything was good. I met them. I went to the house. We had a couple of drinks. Went to engage in the threesome. And then halfway through the shit, she gets up, runs out the room crying. Slams the bathroom door. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I get dressed real quick. I don't know what I did. But later on, I found out that there was something that they discussed as a part of their rule should not have happened during our threesome. Okay. So I wanted to ask people, like, what are some things that should be put out there by a couple who decides that they want to venture out and spice up the relationship by adding a third person to it prior to doing so? There should be rules. 100%.
First of all, I'm going to go with my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
There will never be a fucking threesome. Sorry. Ain't nobody taking my fucking man. I ain't sharing that shit.
Hey.
That's mine.
That's
Sorry.
right. That's right.
So that's where I end my threesome contract. And, you know, I don't. No, I love what I have.
Absolutely.
I would not want to go and adventure out. And then I might really get caught into liking stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget about the man that actually gave me the opportunity to love in my whole life.
Right.
So, to me, it's not that's not for me.
Right.
I'm just saying. I hear a lot about it.
Yeah.
I have, you know, I know some people that've been in it, and it's hurt them too. And it's true. If you don't set up rules, and the rules are not for just you and her.
Right.
You're gonna, if you're bringing that person, you have to tell that person, these are the rules.
That would have been ideal, but when I had my
Exactly.
threesome, they didn't tell me what the rules
That's what
were.
I'm saying. Like, so they have to include that other person too in their rules.
Mhm.
So that person that's coming into this unity doesn't, break it, whatever.
Truth, what the hell is funny, man?
I'm laughing at Craig. Craig said, plus Kara's still a perv.
I'm feeling this. I feel bad, man. Leave her alone.
I'm not a perv. You guys have no idea,
Oh my
man.
God, if they knew.
I know. You listen. You guys have.
Take this show back.
Listen, I was talking about my virgin ears on Facebook just the other day. I got a lot of people that's been asking me like, yo, what the fuck has been going on with you? Nothing. And that's the sad That's the sad shit. My ears really are virgin. You guys have no idea. I used to be a perv like over a year ago, but not anymore, man. I've changed.
And I would say the number one rule for fellas, the number one rule is your girl has to be attracted to women. Period.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you have a lot of guys that want to have a threesome, and then the lady will probably do it just because she wants to please a man.
Yeah.
But you already know, like my first, idea of cheating is if the woman's not touching the other woman, it's not a threesome.
Right. Yes.
So again, you have to make sure that the woman you're dating or trying to have this threesome with actually is attracted to women.
Absolutely. In my case, it was my first experience with a woman and hers. So his main thing was, I just want to watch my wife with a woman. I didn't know what I was doing, neither did she. But whatever it was that happened in between and after that, that was a part of their deal, it wasn't cool with them.
Did you ever talk to the girl or no?
I did.
Afterwards?
I did. And it turns out that it was supposed to have been a part of the rule that he can eat me out. He can eat my pussy. But I couldn't sit on his face and let him do it. I was riding his fucking face. So that was the reason.
What's the difference?
I don't
Exactly.
know. It just happens to be how I like it. So. So midway through,
Oh my God.
threesome over.
What is the freaking difference though?
Well, I mean, with certain situations, again, because what people have to understand is a lot that goes with it. First of all, threesomes are overrated.
Yes,
But
they
at
are.
the end of the day, you have to understand you're inviting another person into your bedroom. And a lot of people are on different skill levels.
Yeah.
Even dudes or women want to invite another guy into it. He may be packing better. He might be a better stroker, a better eater. Like, no matter what you do, like, you also have to understand you're inviting
Yeah.
this situation into your bedroom. So again, you have to make sure, that this person is comfortable with it. And yeah, there are rules, and you have to be, aware and thankful that yes, the person you're with is allowing you to establish this kind of outer marriage relationship type situation to please a person for happiness. And remember that, that person's alive, but you want that person to be as comfortable as possible because you enjoy it, she enjoy it, you want it to happen again.
Right.
Like, you don't want somebody, because if you you love burgers, but you went to one place and that burger was horrible, you might not eat burgers again.
Not only that, they had to worry about the way they made me feel, not knowing what was going on, her getting up, running her out. They called me about a month later after that whole first situation and asked me if I wanted to hook up with them again, and I was like, hell no. I don't know what was going on. Y'all, you could have left out the room, came back with a fucking knife. Besides going out to eat with you guys a couple of times to get to know you before this took place, I don't know what you're capable of. I was trying to help you and your man for your fantasy, but they didn't let me know about their rules and what they expected and what.
Well, I mean, it's obvious it was his fantasy. And on top of that, it's obviously that they were having problems already. And she thought by entering or letting another individual or female enter into this situation, that it would help her relationship out. That,
No.
I wouldn't do that if I'm in, like, if my relationship is in a fucked up place. The last thing I'm thinking about is bringing another fucking female into it.
Here's the thing. After it took place, then one of the rules that she set was that he was supposed to have unfriended me off of Facebook altogether. He kept me around. Now, again, that's another rule that I was not aware of. So we spoke after that a few times, and I would hit him up and ask him, hey, I hope everything was okay. To me, he was not attractive. To me, she was not attractive. But
Yeah, but I would not go in. If I'm gonna do something like that, it better be a great experience overall. Like, I want him to look good, and I want her to be great, like looking good. I mean, I don't even know what a woman looks like good.
I just wanted to
I'm so
add
sorry.
some shit to my bucket list. I had never
I'm
eaten
so
vagina
sorry.
before, so I
Oh,
wanted to
hell
try it.
no.
Tastes like chicken.
I'm fucking with that shit.
Tastes like chicken.
I'm sorry. I'm really old-fashioned. I'm so sorry, guys.
And I need
Yo.
to add the 8 Mile High to my list of things to do. I want to fuck in a plane. I want to do that.
Don't make the fucking plane come down.
Yeah. All right. So comments on this post. Shout out to Tony, silly ass. He said, honestly, there shouldn't be any rules. You're giving me permission to slide my dick into another chick at a time where a simple kiss is considered cheating. Or at the very least, it would have been your significant other mad tight. As far as threesomes are concerned, the fewer the rules, the better. Really, Tony?
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, see, Tony's thinking about it from, again, just the one side where it's just him and another female. And a lot of, especially for men, they don't understand there are a lot of guys out here that are sharing their wives.
Yeah. Yeah. My baby's father used to tell me all the time that he used to want to watch me get fucked by somebody else.
Oh, great.
I mean, that was a fantasy. Like, why wasn't I having fun back then? This is the reason why I'm fucking going through a dry spell drought right now. I should have been fucking having fun back then. But he used to want to watch me. And, it was, we had fun. It was cool. If a fantasy of yours to watch me getting fucked, okay, fine. I can make that definitely happen for you. No problem. Those were the good old days. Now we got this shit. Shout out to Long Live King Gold Chain, Rodney. He says, all 3 get tested, then no limits. That would be a rule that he said. I'm not going to...
Still, see what I'm saying is, like, he's not thinking about the wife or the partner.
He's not thinking about
thinking
health
about
insurance
himself.
either. Because if you ain't got that shit, who the fuck paying for that?
I don't know who's paying for that.
Who's getting tested? I mean, that's what you got.
Well, I mean, that's what also, like, condoms don't prevent you from a lot of other diseases out there. And, if you are going to, again, engage in, that type of thing, you would like it to be as stressless as possible. So it's like, all right, well, he wants to go down on her, but you know what? He might have had a little sore in his mouth, cut in his mouth, or, he's not sure if she's, cleaned properly or whatever situation may be. Because again, like you're entering a lot of stuff, but if you go down, you plan this, you plot it, you talk to the other individual, all parties are present, and you have this discussion with, this is what we're cool with, this is what we're not cool with, what are you cool with, what are you not cool with, and that way no one's hit with something that shocks them or turns them off during the course of this.
Right. I get you. Tony, silly ass, then went on to say,
Of course.
however, you do not have dumb-ass, ignorant men and women who need to be talked about the obvious. No getting the other bitch pregnant, which is a rule. Don't give the third powder more attention than your main, which is a rule. Wrap it up, strap it up, lock it up before you have another baby mother. I wouldn't suggest picking the other woman. Let her choose. I'll pick the next time. This one is successful.
That one I would never do, homie. All right. Because again, like, she's probably already going to feel some type of way. So she's obviously not going to pick something you like to make sure you don't spend that much time with that other person. Because there's a lot that goes with it. Because, all right, it's not like you just pick two random chicks up and it is what it is. You're dating one. So you don't want that one person to feel uncomfortable because you spend a little more time with this person. Because in the back of her mind, she may be thinking, well, he likes me more than her, but she's not realizing he ain't never been with that person before. So, of course, he's going to try to enjoy himself as best as possible.
Right.
But her mind would be like, oh, well, why he ain't touch me yet? Or why he ain't spend as much time with me as he do with
you
her?
You don't need to be having threesomes.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you're insecure and not sure of yourself, not confident, you don't need to be having no goddamn threesome. Period. Bottom line. Tony also said, by the way, niggas cheat, Kara. Black men do not cheat. Understand that. You know what, Tony?
That's why I fuck with her. I love her.
I'm gonna knock him out, man.
Shout
All
out to
men
you,
cheat.
man.
Shit. Tania Valentine, she said, I had an issue with my ex penetrating the other females first. That's a definite no-no for me and totally killed the vibe.
See, that's the thing. Again, like I'm saying, like at the end of the day, he's been with you already. He's never been with this person already. He's gonna fuck you later on that night or maybe the next day or whatever it is. You may never see this person again.
Right.
He allow him to enjoy himself.
Right. I mean, it's for a different experience. If a couple is having a threesome and they add a male to it, of course it's for more pleasure for the woman, and for the, for a female it's more.
I think those are more less stressful than the other ones.
I think so too.
Because men who are at that, they're super confident.
Yep.
And they, guys who love seeing their girl get pounded out. They'll sit there and rather watch than participate.
He used to love that shit. Like, I just want to see. I want to see.
She wants to go back to that time. I fucking tell.
Sharing is caring, man. Sharing is caring, for real.
So it's easy. It's like for those guys who are like that, it's better. Because they're that super confident. They understand. Everything's established. And, and it's also allowing the person that you're with to cheat, but cheat to where you can control it.
Right.
So it's not like you feel bad about it because it's who you pick.
Right.
And that's who they're going to do. So it's like you still have the control, but it's still happening, but you control how it's happening type of situation.
I get you. Listen, a little bit of advice to sum this all up here. Do not have a threesome if mentally you cannot handle it. Make sure before you do it. And I don't recommend, look, I did a show on threesomes a couple of months ago. We had a good time on that show. I recommend this for a couple who wants to spice things up, but I don't recommend this for a couple who's having problems. Because this is just going to add more insecurities to the mix, more drama. I would definitely recommend this to a couple that is confident in their relationship.
What's that confident? You have this is people doing this they're already in a good place.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like God has said, the last thing you want to do if you're already having issues, problems, is bring another individual you have no idea about into the situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like we talked about before, skill levels are different.
Right.
It's just how it is.
And it's okay to be insecure about this. 100%. 100%. And it's okay to be selfish about it because, as Michelle said, if you do not feel like you want to share what you have, you don't have to. This is something, for two couples, and it doesn't.
I feel like there's adventurous people out there.
Right.
So
it's not for everybody.
Not everybody. Exactly. It's
not for everybody, and it's okay if it's not. It's 100% okay if it's not. But if it is, make sure that you do set ground rules. Me personally, and this was the question that was asked to me by my friend on Facebook.
Definitely use protection though.
Absolutely. That was going to be
something
what I said.
Defeats the purpose.
There is absolutely no way if I'm having a threesome with my partner that he's going into that chick raw dog and I'm sitting there watching that.
No.
There's no way.
That's not gonna happen.
There's no way. So ground rules, you got to use protection. Second ground rule is if you're going to eat the girl's vagina, you are not going to be able to kiss me afterwards. That is a That is a rule.
Not afterwards, meaning a whole year after that.
Yeah. She said that.
I'm having a heart attack. I'm about to
Yo,
collapse.
these two are adorable.
I'm nervous as hell.
You're not gonna be able to kiss
I
me
wasn't
after
gonna
this.
tell her that I don't know anything about threesomes.
It's okay. Listen,
So worried. I was like,
it is okay. But you know what you don't want.
oh hell.
And you know what? That's okay. That's 100% okay. It is 100% okay.
Shout out to Craig again. Craig says, I don't want a threesome because I love to please. And it'll be hard to please two women at the same time.
Nothing wrong with that.
Craig, this is how you do it, homie.
Yo, you stupid. Thank
How
you,
you do
Craig.
Alright,
Listen, you know
you're
what
gonna
you
need a
want.
nice little stiff pillow. You gotta have one chick.
Just wake them up in the middle of the damn night.
Nah,
That's
you
it.
got one
Waking
chick
up.
right in your face while the other chick is right in your dick.
No.
This is how you play. I'm trying to explain to Greg how to please two women at the same time. Because a lot of people think threesome is I have to be touching this one, then oh damn, I'm not touching this one.
Right.
I gotta get over here. And this is why I say like you gotta have a threesome with a woman who loves to touch other women.
Right.
A woman who loves to eat pussy. You can be eating hers, she can be eating hers, and she can be sucking you up at the same time. But like I said again, the greatest thing about you shouldn't have to leave your back, Craig. Again, what I'm saying is the girl can ride you frontwards and backwards. And the girl can ride your face frontward and backwards. And while they kiss each other, fondle each other, lick on each other's nipples. There's a great way, but again, it has to be with two women that love to touch other women.
I just saw a horror movie.
Yeah, she's adorable. Listen, safe to say Michelle won't be having any threesomes anytime soon.
Because it's, all right, put it like this,
That's okay.
for a guy,
Okay.
for a woman, where there's two guys and a woman, the guy has to be bisexual.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You have to be
I agree
bisexual.
with
It's
that.
nothing against you, but you have to be bisexual.
Yeah.
Because especially if you love to eat pussy. Once the other nigga went in it, you're not going down there after him, are you?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, both guys,
I really am watching it right now.
both guys have to be bisexual because you have to create. You can't do regular ass positions that you would normally do.
Right.
There are specific threesome positions you need. Craig, I send you my information.
Why?
So I can tell him the specific information. I said I was going with him.
Yeah.
I said he wants to know how to please two at the same time. There are specific positions that you have to do for that to happen.
I would love to be able to give advice, but lately I've been having onesomes and twosomes don't even come easy. So twosomes are hard. Onesome has been, technically how I've been living, but every once in a while,
And we're gonna see Goddess with that patch again real soon.
probably. And I wish it was because
It's
I got
not
like
gonna
some
be an
nut
eye
shot in my
surgery.
eye or some
It's
shit.
not gonna be an eye surgery.
Listen, man.
It's gonna be like the color purple, a fist print, not a hoof print.
Listen, it's all good. That might make me sleep. I'd much rather do that than be drinking every night like I do lately.
Again, be careful. Really talk over with the individual you're with. Because again, you're inviting a complete stranger. Because I would tell you right now, and another rule I would say, do not pick someone you know.
That's for sure.
Not pick someone you know. Because God forbid it
That's for
happens and you just happen to be at the same restaurant
Word.
with the other person. Oh, y'all motherfuckers is rendezvousing now?
Word.
Like, we just happen to like chicken at the same time. So,
Yeah.
again, complete strangers.
Insecurities start to pick up and come in. Nobody got time for that shit. It's not worth it for one night of fun to spicing up a relationship. It's not. If it's not broken, don't fucking fix it, man. But if you do choose to have fun, make sure you set ground rules and make sure everybody enjoys it. And that's all right, guys. This is my episode of Grown Talk with Goddess this week. Thank you, Michelle.
No problem.
I'm
I'm sorry I was not like.
No, girl, you did good. Shit. Listen, I like having guests, and she hit me up, and I'm like, yes, please, because I miss her and I haven't seen her in a long time. It's good to have somebody to talk to besides Truth all the time, because he's mean and he's emotionless. Other than that, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here with me.
Thank you so much.
And we are going to do the live show together. That's going to be dope. I look forward to that. We'll be in contact with you guys about that. It'll be on my page. It'll be on Michelle's page. Make sure you check it out. She gave you the information. You want to give it to them one more time to email you?
Michelle.kasha@gmail.
Hey. Truth, you want to say anything before we go?
No, again, thank you. Again, guys, will be taking the next 2 weeks off to,
Have
vacation,
fun with the kids.
unwind,
Yes.
have some great fun with the family.
I'm going to miss you guys.
So we'll post we'll stream a couple of the older shows. I will be there, so if you guys want to chat with me while you go back to the old show, I'll probably start at the beginning.
yeah, that was
We
dope.
did, and we'll have some fun. So we'll have Grown Tuck with Goddess live in 2 weeks.
Yay! Oh, that's going to be so exciting. I look forward to that. Thank you guys
Bye.
so much for checking out tonight's show. Have a good weekend and be safe out there.